Now let's go ahead and test it out. I'll place it in the world and let the physics do the rest. All right, I'm sure you heard and saw that clearly. That was definitely the sound reacting perfectly to the exact moment of the object's collision. Hello, everyone. So, if you've been trying to create a realistic system that reacts to real-world collisions but couldn't find one that truly feels natural, well, good news. I actually made one a while ago, and today I'm going to share it with you. So don't forget to watch till the end and make sure to subscribe along the way. This will be a creative and unique video as always. So let's begin. All right, what we're going to do first is create a new actor and name it Parent Actor Sound. Later, whenever we want to make a new actor, we'll simply create a child of it. Good. Once we're inside, I'll place my static mesh here and enable physics on it. After that, we need to make sure something important is checked. Generate hit events must be enabled. Next, we'll use the event hit node. What we want is for every collision to play a sound, but we also want it to stop if no new collisions happen. However, we still want it to play again, even if it bounces off the same surface. For example, if it hits the ground and bounces, we still want that sound to trigger again. To do that, we first need to check whether the object is in the air or not. So let's create a custom event called check height. Here we'll use a line trace, and from the static mesh, we'll use get bounds. Why are we using this instead of get up vector? Because we want to get the actual shape of the mesh, and we also want the trace to always point downward even if the actor rotates. Now we connect it like this, but for the NZ, it's going to be a bit different. We'll subtract 0.5 before connecting it. Then we'll create a new variable called inAir. If there's no hit, it means it's in the air, and if there is a hit, then it's not. Simple, right? We'll connect this logic to the event tick. Now let's go back to the event hit. First, we check if the object is in the air or not. If it is in the air, we'll play the sound once, store the other actor in a variable, and then add a short delay before we reset the do once node. Good. But what if it's not in the air? Simple again. First, we check if that variable we created is valid or not. If it's not valid, we play the sound directly. If it is valid, we then check whether the actor we're colliding with is the same one as before. If it's not the same, only then we play the sound. I'll fix a small mistake I made earlier. And that's it. Our system is simple, clean, and definitely professional. Before we finish, I'll add one last touch, a new sound attenuation for better realism, and we'll make sure the sound's location matches the impact point. I'll also make the sound itself a variable, and for testing, I'll just use this sound right here. That's all. Now let's go ahead and test it out. I'll place it in the world and let the physics do the rest. All right, I'm sure you heard and saw that clearly. That was definitely the sound reacting perfectly to the exact moment of the object's collision. I'll keep testing it a bit more so you can see the results for yourself. At the end of the video, I'd really appreciate some support to keep creating more tutorials like this. So don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. Thank you.